Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Commander Boylan, aka the Boylan Maker. Sorry about the silent in the beginning. Did not realize that the mic was turned off. But we got today's going. Today is going to be kind of a 2-for-1 special. Yesterday we had some issues. We couldn't record. There was some technical issues going on with the game, including certain things like, for instance, it wouldn't let me do any blitzes, but that is solved now. I want to do this earlier and get this out to you earlier. I apologize. Life happens, but we're just going to kind of walk through these missions now that we've unlocked them. I showed you earlier that we can't participate in raids right now, and we're going to go right to left and just get our dailies done here. And then we're also going to go over what teams we're working on, well, what characters we're working on, and how we're working on them towards when we hit 65 for APOC. Now, I expected us to, I did expect it to take longer to get to 60, because we're getting through it fast, but I did not expect us to get to 60 this fast, and we don't have all the characters we wanted for APOC yet. A lot of them are still, we don't even have them unlocked, and we expected to have them, some more of them by now. A lot of them we didn't expect to have by now, but there were some of them that we were expecting to have by now, and it's kind of crazy that we don't, but it is what it is. And we might need to work on more characters when we hit 65. There's Scourge Trials to get the Horseman that you need for the event. I just don't know what characters are required for that, so that's going to be like a last minute thing we do. And we'll probably have a nice long video the day that we start working on that, because we'll go through and we'll try and unlock them on day one of hitting 65. That is the plan. Now we're just running through these campaign missions. And we're literally just walking through them. So not going to take us long at all. And got a couple more of these. Just grab a drink real quick. And we're still walking through it, sweet. No trouble, no need to work on characters. Oh, I was hoping he'd one-shot him. There we go. That'll do that for us. Now we should have some things were acting up like blitzing and stuff yesterday. Now we should have auto blitz now, so you guys will get to see how that works. And we'll actually just for now we'll throw in some teams. I'll have to work. I won't make you guys sit through that, but I'll work off camera. I might do something right now. I'm putting together teams for blitz, but through. Hopefully they just walk through this one too. Looks like we will. Awesome. Then we'll do the next one quick. Sorry about that. It does unlock Samurai being farmable. And we're getting closer and closer to Battle Worlds. Battle Worlds starts the 4th, so I'm super excited about that. Super excited to share everything I can with you guys when that happens. And we're just going to run through these real quick. One moment. Sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. And let's go here. We're almost done with these. We got a couple more to run through real quick. Auto that. Should be able to run through it again. Awesome. I think we got one more. One more of these to run through real quick. One character, I should have this no issue. Yeah. I like the little boss battles, how they do this throughout. There we go. Now we gotta memorize these characters. We've got Captain America World War, Electro. Yep, Electro and Silver Samurai. So we're gonna pull them up real quick. Electro and Samurai. Captain America World War, Electro and Samurai. And Samurai. Right, that was Samurai, so Electro and Captain America World War. I think we should have Electro unlocked. I feel like she's the easy unlock. Maybe not though. Electro and World War. U.S. agent. There he is. So we're just going to versus them because now they're characters that we can farm. We're going to go back in here. We still have more energy to spend. So we've done those. So now we'll pull up. We have these to spend, but we got to unlock one of these characters first. Which I think we're very close to unlocking one of them. But got our event campaign. I don't like the fact that it maxed out on me, but nothing I can do about it now. not going to do the core refresh on that right now. We're going to see if we can finish all those by the end of the day with our passive energy. And then if we have to core refresh it at the end, we will. Spend that energy. And then we've got this energy. Then we've got our regular energy to spend, which we'll get to soon. Now we have to do actually one thing we like to do with the regular energy because it's part of our dailies right now is we go to our heroes. We just have to do 3 heroes missions and then 3 villain missions. Next we've got some milestones to claim. New raid difficulty unlocked, awesome. Claim those. And then these are mostly characters that we have to do, but I think we have to do these first 2. Okay, we already hit this. And we're getting close to reset time, so we're just going to take what we can. We tried beating the next one a couple times. We couldn't do it. Once we level up a little bit more, maybe then. And then now that we're level 60, we have unlocked more difficulties in this, so we're just going to throw in top 5 again and see if we beat it. Now eventually we'll have specific teams we go in these events with. We're just not at that point yet. And go on auto, hopefully win. Yeah, we're gonna win this, no issue. She has a chance of reviving, that's why I targeted her, even though not realizing I was just going to win right there. Awesome. Then, that's the highest we can go until we're level 65. We'll see how this one goes. A lot of these characters we haven't taken up much. And some of them we are characters we're going to take up, we just haven't yet. We're getting to there. And oh yeah, I should be able to get this. Yep. We're going to win this right off the bat. The next one probably won't have unlocked. Yep. Do that. Get ourselves some free gear. And we got one more. Oh, and now the noise went away. This one we might not be able to do. We might just for now have to do the one lower. I normally would try and work on the characters, but we just don't have... We have a lot going on today, so we just don't have the time that I would like to have. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they still have 9 left. My hopes aren't too high here, only because they're going to have more spawn in. But depending on what spawns will really make the difference. And this one's one of the ones that requires ISO, so this comes into just choosing which characters we're going to ISO that we're working on. might. It's close. See if we can. Oh, no. No way. I didn't realize another Doc Ock was going to spawn. I mean, there's still a chance, but I have doubts. Because I think that if he ults or she ults, it's going to take someone out. Yup. So we're definitely not going to win this one. We're just going to back out and take the one lower for now. It would be smarter for us to work on the characters, but again, we're just on a bit of a time crunch today. Take that, and that's our challenges done. We've got our arena battles to do, but I won't make you guys sit through those, only because we're still kind of working our way up. We're kind of at a standstill until we get higher and we get more ability mats. That's one of our main issues, is the ability level of our characters, which we're buying the ability mats when we can when they're in store, and we're getting them from orbs, but we're not getting them as quick as we'd like to. If we were able to participate in raids, when we beat a raid node, you get a lot of them. That's where we're going to get a lot of them once we get high enough. But it's just right now kind of sitting and waiting for that. So open our orbs, then we'll go over the roster. Any more? Yep, we got one more right here. Here. No orbs to open. We couldn't really blitz to even get any blitz tickets yesterday. What we can real quick. Always take some free gear, and it's a little funny opening these because I can't even use this stuff yet, but it's where we go through a lot of this stuff, so getting it now is definitely going to help, because it's amazing how many you'll need. That, for instance, the item I just clicked on that says like, oh, we have 4,000 something of. You might need 2,000 for one character. There we go there. Raid tickets we're still saving right now, just because we're still not even at the point where we can because sometimes they add raid characters to it. So I'd rather save them for when they add a character to it that we can use in raids that's part of one of the meta teams. And there are characters right now that are part of the meta teams, but they might not be by the time we hit that level, just because the level progression does slow down, and it has already. So I don't know how drastic that's going to get as we level up every time, if it's going to end up taking an extra day every time and then hit the point where it's a week to level up. So I don't want to go in on a character trying to get all their stars in there, and then it not be someone that we're going to use for too much stuff. Open those, and then we just have these ones which can just sit there for right now. Now, as for our dailies, we can now claim a bunch of these. Now, these we're going to do after the video, mainly because I've already hit the 6 million gold, so I don't want to waste any. We do have 3 supply purchases to make, so we are going to do that quick, at least for these two. There's 2 of our 3. That somehow counts for 3, okay. And then we have our blitz battles. Now, let's see if it lets the auto blitz work now. See, it says every blitz that starts at... Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. So this character blitz started before we hit level 60. That is why. When does this one end? We still have 2 days left of this one. So in 2 days we start unlocking the auto blitz. So I'm not going to make you guys sit through watch me blitz. I am going to go through a rotation, do my 15. Raid battles we can't do. So that's kind of out of the question. So all we really have left now is we are going to take a look at the roster together. And... so what I did yesterday was I took a bunch of these guys up because they're using in events and stuff right now. At reset, I'm going to spend my 6 million gold starting on the lowest one, bring them up. I'm not going to touch anyone's abilities yet. I'm going to save my ability mats to try and plan those out perfectly. So I'm just going to level up them and their gear. Now, the other thing that I'm doing is I might end up taking her in. I'm going to look at who I have unlocked and maybe add a couple, like some of the Spider Society characters because they're such a good team. There's some characters that might get added to the list because of the amount that we don't have unlocked. Now, a lot of these were characters that I didn't expect to unlock by now. Except for like, I didn't realize that we couldn't get him till then. He's one of the characters I wanted to unlock. We can't even start working on him. Some of these we're going to get once it starts, like all the horsemen, so there's 4 of them there. And I was hoping to get lucky pulls for some of these ones. I would have loved to get some of them. Some of it just looks like it's not happening. So there are going to be some subs coming from down here. Because realistically, I mean, I think we might be 1 character short. But based off how many we have, we should be fine. We're going to need 15 different Well, no, let me rephrase it. We're going to need 3 different teams. And -1 person on each team. So we're going to need 15 minus 3, 12 different characters, really. So we might go through these and plan the specific 12 that we're taking based off just what we have now. That's probably what we're going to do. For instance, one of them's Mutant. Let me pull up just Mutant. We favorited more characters than we needed because we didn't know what we were going to get. So since we have 7 characters. So we might go through and pick the best out of these 7. In which case, I would probably take Mercs for money. So I would take these 3. What team are you on? Wait, do we have 4 for Mercs for money? No, you're not part of Mercs for money. Okay. You're part of Alpha Flight. I misunderstood. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 of that. And then we have 2 of Alpha Flight and 3 of Alpha Flight. So we might take just all 6 up. Just because we don't know which ones are going to pair better with the Horseman character once we unlock it. So we might just take all 6 of those up like her. At this point, we don't need her. She's the mutant character that we don't need. So we'll actually unfavorite her. We don't need to work on her. Another section is... Mystic, I think it was. Back to the M's. Yeah, Mystic. So, right now we only have 3. So we're going to need to decide a 4th. Out of the characters here, as of right now, this is going to be the 4th. We don't have their whole team. I don't know how if we're gonna get the 4th character or not. It's not a guarantee, so she's still on the fence. So that would be them. And then what is the last section? It's Mystic. She's unlocked using Mystic. I think it's Red Hulk. Red Hulk is Bio. It's skill that there's not a section for. Yeah. So the last one's Bio. And Bio, we probably have the most characters up here for. We have a little bit of characters up here for Bio. So Bio's where characters we need to remove are. And out of these, I'm probably going to remove the 2 zombies because we're removing Hela. And that leaves us with 5, which means we'd have 1 more to remove. Now, is there anyone that we'd like to... We're probably going to end up just taking her to take the whole Spidey team in. And then we'll remove these 2. And I know I'm making last-minute changes. Some of these you guys might have worked on. Some of these were characters that were also arena-based, which is why I was going to take them. And that's kind of changed. So you are part of the Mystic team I'm taking? Okay. So we still have over the number of characters, though. Your skill... So we'll remove you for now. She's part of one of the newer teams coming out. That's why she ended up there. Is there anyone else that when I look, I'm like, oh, they shouldn't. I know one of the teams I have an extra one, so we should have 14 total. Mutant, Bio, Mystic. Skill, he's one of the ones. Skill, you're one. Bio. Skill. Mystic. 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 Yep, so these are our characters. He's still subject to be replaced. Mystic. Let me look what else I have for Mystic, because I don't think I would actually want to take him, because we're missing so much of his team right now. I'd rather take a better character that's good by itself than someone that's part of a really good team. Let's see what else we have for a fourth. She actually is part of the Darkhold team and synergizes really well with her. She might be the one. And she just got her kit redone. I'd love to take like Silva. Val would be amazing, but they're not characters that I think I'll have unlocked in time. So actually we are going to put Agatha up there and swap him out. He's part of Secret Defenders and Asher, which are really good teams, but we just don't have enough characters of those teams. And if we unlock any of the new ones, we'll, of course, we'll replace someone. But these are ultimately the 13. I know I said 12, but I want to work on him anyways because he's a new team that just came out, so I know he's not going to go away. So what we're going to do at reset time is we're pretty much going to take him, go to the next lowest one, and try and just max them out till we hit the 6 million. So that's what we're going to be doing at reset. Now, the other thing that I'm doing, and this is how I'm doing my campaign spending for the day for the most part, I set them up by verses because I mark all the characters with verses that I can farm, and then I go to star rank. This will order them. And then I always farm, like her, she's someone I'm going to be using for the events. For APOC, so I'm definitely going to farm her because more stars is more power. So she's definitely one that we farm. And we did just hit 61. That's pretty awesome for us. And then we're going to go to the bottom of the list now. We're going to click on him. And we're just going to work our way over to the left now. Yeah, so we got probably 4 more characters we'll be able to farm. And one more. And there we go. So that is all I have for you. That's what we're currently planning and working on. Now, once we have APOC, we will become very arena focused again, like we were in the beginning trying to climb. I didn't realize we were going to hit this wall. Once we unlock APOC, though, he's a huge difference in arena and everything. So we are definitely going to be grinding arena once we have him. We'll end up making some team mix matches and testing some things based off the characters we have until we have some good results. But we should definitely be able to start climbing the arena once we have him, so I'm excited for that. But other than that, that's all I have for you for now. We will be there soon. We are oh so close, but yeah, you can see now it's 4,000. Then it might be, so it's going to take a little while. And I'll keep you guys updated about the progress on the new character. Battle World's coming out. Definitely keep an eye out for that video because that'll be my main account instead of this one, because this one, again, might not be able to really participate in Battle Worlds. But make sure you're doing your daily votes and everything like you saw how I got in the mail. That gives you some free power cores and some free stuff. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed and hope you have a wonderful one. Peace.